Francis is officially declaring Mother Teresa a saint.
Nostro consiglio, Beatam Teresiam de Calcutta.
Tens of thousands of people filled St. Peter's Square this morning, known as the Saint of the Gutters. Mother Teresa devoted her life to helping the poor and sick in India. CNN Vatican correspondent Delia Gallagher was there.
Hi, Fred. What a celebration it has been here today under a sweltering Roman sun. Some 120,000 people came down here to St. Peter's Square. They came from all over. We saw flags from India, of course, from Albania, from all countries in between to celebrate the life of this saint and to hear Pope Francis say the declaration in Latin that officially makes her Saint Teresa of Calcutta. And I can tell you, Fred, a big cheer went up when he said those words. He called Mother Teresa a model of holiness, and he said that she was an eloquent witness to God's closeness to the poor. And in the Pope's own gesture of closeness to the poor, we know that that is a priority for Pope Francis. After this very solemn ceremony, he said he was offering a pizza party to 1,500 poor and homeless in the Vatican. Fred?
All right, Delia Gallagher, thank you so much for that. Let's talk more about the importance of Mother Teresa's canonization. CNN religion commentator Father Edward Beck with us now. Good to see you.
You too, Fred.
So the Catholic Church requires someone to be credited with 2 miracles to be considered for sainthood. What can you tell us about the miracles that are being accredited to Mother Teresa?
Well, there's a woman with stomach tumors from India, and they were inexplicably cured after praying to Mother Teresa, so she was one. And then present there today at the canonization was a man from Brazil who had brain tumors, and he was actually in the operating room, and they were ready to operate on him. And praying with a medal of St. Teresa was his family gathered around him, and when the doctors came in, there were no tumors. They couldn't explain how they left. There was medical investigation. The doctors themselves said it can only be a miracle, and he was actually present there today at the canonization.
So then why is it there are critics who say that she was not deserving to become a saint?
Well, Fred, the critics kind of remember Christopher Hitchens, the atheist. He did a documentary in 1994. He called it God's Hell's Angel, and that was her. And he just said that he didn't believe that her modus operandi was a good one. He said that she preached against abortion, against contraception in developing nations. He felt that was irresponsible. And her response was, look, if people took care of the poor, if people gave in justice what they were required to, this would not be an issue. He also criticized her for accepting money from dictators like Duvalier in Haiti. And she said, look, people like this take money from the poor. I am giving it back to the poor. So she was a tough lady, and she had an answer for all of the critics, and people thought, you know, she should have developed infrastructure for her health care. And she said, that's not my mission. I see Christ in the poor, in the homeless, in the destitute, in the sick, and I minister to that person. I pick them up out of the street, and I tend to them. You worry about the infrastructure. That is not my call.
Reverend Edward Beck, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
You too, Fred.